EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western New York. Welcome to the new Highmark Stadium, the home of the Bills. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you in Buffalo. Beautiful, brand new Highmark Stadium. The Bills have the Lions in town. What a matchup, what a scene. The first kickoff in the new stadium. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line. So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chargers have the first down. To throw is Herbert. Geno Stone that time. All over him in coverage.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This will be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is,
at their
Nice
own
job getting his
34-yard
offense
line.
a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
3rd and inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Allen now off the bootleg. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bills first down. Here's Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after. Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a picture-perfect opening drive. You would have hated for it to get stopped there. Fortunately for them, they get a nice run on 3rd down, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll go play action here with Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Prater on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Chargers nothing.
So after a drive of that length, I guess you feel like you want to come away with something. But, you know, anytime you settle for a field goal, it always feels to me like for the defense, it's a win. So you put a drive like that together, it feels like you've got to punch it in for 6 and don't really give themselves the opportunity.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert to the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Greg Russo. He's aimed to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. Scott out to punt. Kick is away. Davis to return it. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Gonna give this to Davis. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And this one incomplete. On 3rd down, they cannot connect.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25.
27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action now, Herbert. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. This brought in out past the 20, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
32-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Herbert now on first down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Hampton trying to work inside. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
And Oliver made the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But fortunately, he's able to fall on it, and they will retain possession. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
A run here with Mitchell. Big opening up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown Chargers. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
After
Chargers.
the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
At their own 2-yard line.
Allen from his own end zone. Pass complete right side to Kincaid.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Now thrown deep for Bell. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Doman now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. That one taken in by Thompson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing now is Herbert. That's to his 2nd year at tight end, Oronde Gadsden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Cole Bishop on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Here's Herbert. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Mike, do you remember back during the draft how excited the Chargers offensive coordinator was when they drafted Brennan Thompson? I think his exact words were something along the lines of like, if you're not fired up, you're dead. I mean, he might not be very big, but here's the guy, Mike, he ran the fastest 40-yard dash at the combine, 4.26. I think this guy's going to have a field day drawing up plays for him.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. On play action, it's Herbert. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. Throwing, Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Dicker's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, here's Allen. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Give to Davis. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A run to start this drive, and it is Vidal. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, L.A. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the
now Herbert.
conversion.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a game of
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's close to the 1st down, but still a good couple of yards short. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
Gain of 7.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Going to start this drive with Vidal. He'll be slowed up and taken down. Play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Second and 11. On play action now. Herbert. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Herbert will give it to Vidal. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the third down, and quickly it brings up fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
15-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. This throw over the middle is caught by Palmer. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll air it out deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now they'll push a little snowplow with Allen. That's going to get him closer, but no first down. Just a short pickup there. Third down and 9. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. Doman now on to punt as he sends it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
33-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
That is a big play for L.A. 39 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Vidal. He'll push forward for about a yard. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Vidal to run it again. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Justin Eboigbe in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And 18 at the 15-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and long coming up. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
This will be 2nd down and 12. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. This one taken in, 5 down. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Buffalo.
And the Bills.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. One more time going up top with Allen. Throwing left side, it's taken in by Palmer. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's taken in. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Perfect. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Still looking for win 1 on the season. Much needed 1st down there as they try to hang on, get the win.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
They'll run over center with Vidal. Wow, look up, see defender all over him. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Another run here with Mitchell.
Mitchell, the ball carrier. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is second and 5. McConkey in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chargers have the first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Come to the line for second and 4. A handoff, and this is Vidal. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their bye.